Okay, hi guys, this is MrChuckles099. I'm playing Domination on firing range. I'm using my new HDP viewer, which I got for €120 and an Xbox controller off my friend iCreegs on Xbox, which wasn't a bad deal. So we're both happy. He gets a new Xbox and I get the HDP viewer. This match I'm using a FAMAS with the suppressor. I'm using frag and a Willy Pete. I'm not too sure of my perks, but they seem to do the job in this match. Okay, this week I'm gonna have videos featuring Janoko, a good friend of mine, possibly with all respect to him, the shittest player I've ever seen. But as I said, with respect, so I'm not going to discuss his terribleness anymore. Yeah, this match goes pretty well for me. Got a nice 37-10 in the end, with a couple of attack helicopters and several care packages. And there you go again, we got a nice chopper. Camping, at the start of the match I do a lot of camping, but in time I kind of go out, do running, gunning, just get my confidence, as I just been out of the hospital after getting blood poisoning, which is not the nicest thing. I was in intensive care for a couple of days, as you do. We just got out there a couple of days ago. So I've been sitting at home, having a look online, getting some ideas, and creating intros. Actually, speaking of which, I want to ask you guys if you want me to make you an intro, or even edit your videos. Just send me a message, or even just leave a comment if it's easier for you guys, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. The first 10 people who apply for me to edit their videos or make them an intro will get it for free. Anyone after that will have to pay just a small charge, just because it takes time to make these things, and I don't have, all the time in the world, since I'm in school doing exams, and sports is a big thing in my life as well. So my time is limited with PlayStation and editing with the HDP viewer. I'm using the death machine here. I don't know what happens here. It's really weird. There's no one there, and then guys just start appearing from the left hand side. As you see there, I get 3 of them and then I get shot down, which is pretty shit. Some noob on rank 32. Yeah, so I plan to have quite a few videos up per week. Hopefully I'll be able to get a commentary going with Twiggy, who is quite a popular lad on Machinima. I think he's nearly got 12,000 subscribers by now. He said maybe when I asked him if I could do a dual commentary with him. So hopefully if I can impress him with a few commentaries, he might agree to it. He's a great guy and good gamer, so should be an interesting dual commentary if it does happen. When I talk about, Treyarch's attempt to make a great game, I prefer Modern Warfare 2 because of several reasons. Sniping in Modern Warfare 2 is just unbelievable, top notch. Quick scoping, I was always a fan of that. Unfortunately this game, they've not exactly nailed that on the head. I think they've changed the snipers in this game a bit now. Seems to be a bit easier to no scope and quick scope. Also, that they got rid of stopping power, which I guess it's probably a lot more fair, which is an advantage to this game. Disadvantage would be the lack of maps. The amount of times in one day I played a firing range, I'd say it was about 7 times out of 10 was firing range. So I'm kind of sick of this map by now. yeah, my favourite map's probably Summit. It's a bit of crack. You got the kind of central building where everyone runs in and gets killed or camps and kicks ass. Only goes two ways for it. I'll get lucky here actually with the RCXD. He just gonna drive right past me. I think I'll whip up a nice care package here as well actually. Just picked up the Galil. Piece of shite. The recoil on this gun is horrible. It jumps around when you're shooting. As you'll see now, look at that. Takes about a good amount of time to kill. And actually up here is the perfect example of why this shit. See? Yeah, I missed every shot. Don't even get a hit marker. So I resort to camping and nailing him once he comes to the door. Bam. Yeah, it's a good bit of run and gun in this game. Camping, something I don't do. You're probably saying, what am I doing now? I do camp here for a bit, but that's just to whip up a few more kills before the end of the match. Got several people coming out at me here anyway, across the buildings, which I can easily take out. I can assisted suicide there somehow. I must have shot the grenade, but anyway, this place is kind of the number 2 camping spot on the map. Middle building there gets quite a huge amount of campers. But soon enough you're gonna get caught. Black Ops, the maps are too small for proper camping. Like Wasteland and Estate Modern Warfare 2, where you could camp all day and not get caught. Just keep putting out the claymores and take out the spas, and they are all dead. So that was also a disadvantage to Modern Warfare 2. The advantage to Black Ops is it hasn't been hacked yet. Unlike Modern Warfare 2, where it's hacked to shit. You've got guys flying all over the map, thinking they are the bee's knees, which is really pretty gay that you have to hack to enjoy yourself. Infinity Ward, I'm fairly sure they got kicked out by Activision, so there won't doubt there'll be a patch soon for that. Call of Duty 4 is the same pretty much. It's probably a bit better, but I think got the hardcore fans going back to COD 4 to enjoy themselves and not as gay as the Modern Warfare 2 twats who prefer to hack and ruin the game. Yeah, so this game goes on for quite a while, but you know, most of my games won't be as long. And that's the end of the match now. If you could just sub and rate this video, that would be a great help. So, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it.